Hello everyone and welcome back. This will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Gemini for the week of April 6th. And at this time I'd like to give a very special thank you to each and every one of you out there who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed, and for sharing with others, as well as all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched. And of course the lovely comments. Thank you so much for doing that for me. And I hope everyone had a nice Easter. And alright. Chariot. So planning on making a trip for some of you, so starting something totally fresh and new. Just in the beginning stages of this new beginning for yourself. You're making movement, progress. You're taking action on something that you have been putting off for a while. You know, this is time for you to take control, make that departure if that's what you're doing, and have courage while you do it, because it will definitely turn out what you want it to be. So you're looking forward to making this change, believe it or not. And the Four of Swords, definitely taking care of your health, realizing that something has changed recently around you, and you've been feeling a little bit more run down than you normally are. You know, you've been tired for a while is how I should have put it, but you are definitely moving forward here, taking care of your health, yourself. Maybe you were helping somebody else that sort of run you down, so you were feeling a little bit sluggish but weren't saying it to anybody else. And now you decided that, okay, it's time for you to take care of yourself. So, you know, whatever that means to you, whether it means going for a nice walk, you know, just laying in bed, relaxing, but you're definitely doing something that is for your betterment, your health. So you're taking care of yourself first, putting yourself out there to realize that you know you need to take care of yourself because you can't help anyone else without it. So definitely relaxing a little bit more. And the Eight of Cups. Yes, definitely moving on from something. Something that hasn't served you for quite some time. You have put time, energy, and effort, absolutely. And now you're realizing that you've gone weary at this, although you have been doing this for quite some time. And now you're realizing that, you know what, it's not that you give up, it's just that you've had enough. So you're learning to walk away from something, leave something in your past behind, and set it free so that it frees you as well. So you're moving on to calmer shores, better positions, letting go of something that no longer serves you. Now that may be a job or something like that. You've been sort of on the fence about, you know, letting it go in uncertainties, but you're understanding that it's time for you to move past something in order to gain what it is that you desire for your future. Yeah, 10 of Cups. Look at the relief. Happy home, happy life, happiness, getting along well with people. You're just in the right state of mind for your future to start off on a very good note. Like this is relationships in all its infinite, you know, home, family, friends, relatives, job, you know, a person walking down the street. You just feel happier, which radiates out to everyone else. And this is your triumphant moment for happiness. So wow, I like to see that come in for you. And the Nine of Rods. So definitely standing up for yourself, making some big decisions, knowing that, okay, you know, you've made it, you're standing up for yourself, you're taking a more serious approach about what it is you desire for your future, and you're standing behind that now. Like you're not changing your mind this time. Perhaps you've changed in the past, you know, But once you're walking away from this situation, it is going to change your mindset, your attitude, your whole life is about to be put in a better state. And the 6 of Rods. So yeah, you're getting your recognition. People know what you bring to the table, what you have, what you offer. You don't have to do much for people to notice you. You know, you don't have to oversell yourself on anything. You know, your past and your situation speak for you. And people really are noticing you for the right things. And the 5 of Rods, yeah, so you know, that's usually competition, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. It may be just you know, feeling that there was more competition than what there really is. Or you're standing back watching other people, you know, think they have to perform a certain way or do things, and you're just sort of sitting back wondering, wow, I'm not playing that. You know, you're much in a more solid state of mind for yourself in all areas of your life. You're not trying to do anything other than be you. And that's what gets you noticed more. And the 3 of Pentacles, yes. There's money, finances, study. There looks like there's a commitment of some sort. Like coming together with others, understanding that there's something here for your finances to develop and grow. So you're connecting with others, but you're doing your own homework here on this matter. Like if you're making an investment or considering, you know, teaming up with somebody else on something, you're making sure that your name is on that paperwork as well. So you're getting your proper recognition, but you're not afraid to do more study, dig deeper, understand, you know, these collaborations, how they're actually going to be in the future, what they're going to look like. So good on you for doing all that to protect yourself. And the Empress. Yes, Emperor, Empress, Emperor. But yes, standing your ground. You made a decision, and it hasn't been overly easy for you to make this decision, but you know it's the right thing for yourself. So that's perfect. You know, this is respect, leadership role, stability in your life. There's structure, and you are looking to your future for all of this. You know, protecting yourself. You're in control of all the circumstances that is happening right now. But you're very focused in on your future, your outcome in the future. So you are really taking the ownership of how things are playing out, how people are presenting themselves to you, how you're presenting yourself to others, because you want to make sure that there's something there at the end for your legacy, your family. Ooh, and the Fool card. Nice. Understanding there needs to be a new beginning on something. And you're ready for this. This is a new beginning. You know, all possibilities are here. You're increasing everything around you by taking this new leap of faith for yourself. And this is a new adventure, new opportunity. And right now it is really making you happy, even the thought of this beginning. And you're not being shy about it. You are ready for this. Yeah, the 6 of Swords, definitely ready. Some of you are physically moving to another area. Some of you are just moving on. So that's like a confirmation for the 8 of Cups. You know, traveling to someplace new where you feel more welcome, appreciated, not going against the current all the time, you know, struggling. You want your life to be much smoother, and you're realizing the only way that's going to come out for you is if you change your course and move forward. Yeah, the 3 of Rods. Definitely looking out to the horizons. Thinking of making a trip, going somewhere, perhaps to look to see where you're thinking of moving. But it looks like you're comfortable where you're at, but you know, absolutely instinctively know it's time for that change. You know, you're not holding yourself back on this anymore. You're just doing it a little bit slower because you have stuff that you want to happen, what you want to see happening over there before you make that leap. But for the majority of you, you are moving out of troubled waters and onto calmer shores. And things are really starting to come in for you, much easier now. And you're realizing that it's okay, you know. It's time. Oh yeah, there it is. Time, the Sun card. Beautiful. I like that one when it comes out because it's a good omen. All possibilities, pleasures, happiness, you know, joy, fun, celebration, success, rebirth. It's all there. And it is just waiting for you to take that first step here, you know, and that can be just maybe you've been sitting in the house, you know, for over the winter months, spring's here, and you decided to just go out the door and take a walk. But you're beginning something fresh and new for yourself, and it is going to be a new opening in all areas of your life. It's going to change a lot of things around you, a lot of people as well. And the wheel, yeah. New opportunities. Out with the old, in with the new. The wheel is changing and turning. You know, this is a good luck card. Life cycle, destiny, and a turning point. So there's change here. It's not happening like really super fast, but it is happening. You're tired of, you know, leaving things to fate and, you know, the ups and downs that come with it. You've decided now to take a chance. Move yourself forward. Not wait for, you know, the universe to push you out the door. You're taking the first step. And the Ace of Swords. So most definitely moving forward. If you were feeling stuck at all on anything, here comes your inspiration. You know, I like it. You're clearing the air. You're speaking your mind. You're having your heart-to-heart talks with those that matter most to you. And you're leaving nothing out, no stone unturned, which frees you up mentally, which helps you to move physically forward. You know, if you got a problem, you'll take care of it. You know, you may sleep on it for a while to get the right feeling on how to go forward on something, but you're navigating the waters very clearly, and this is just the starting point. You know, you're finishing up with other things in your life so that you can step forward, but this is a whole new opportunity, and you're going for it. You're feeling more inspired about taking chances that you only thought about. And the Four of Pentacles, yes. Watching your finances. You know, that's theoretically the miser cup or coins. But you have learned over time not to overspend, take care of yourself, because the only thing you had was you to rely on. And now you're realizing that, okay, you may be watching your finances, but you can finally release just a little bit. Open up. Step forward. You're a little bit hesitant because you might not think that you have enough to take this grand step forward. But the universe is here to tell you that you are doing quite well. You do have enough. Relax a little bit and things will start to flow back to you so much quicker. But you are starting something totally fresh and new. And walking away from something is one of your biggest starts of all. And the Four of Cups, yes. Nostalgia, looking back, you know, realizing, okay, maybe there were some things in your past that you needed to rethink, recoup, redo. But this one here for the Four of Cups is just looking at what you have, asking yourself the serious questions. Do I have enough? Am I comfortable? Because right now you're a little bit bored. You want to get going on this like yesterday, but you're realizing You know, slow and steady wins the race. So you're needing to slow yourself down before you make the next step. The offers aren't going away here, but you are learning to control your urges to just jump before you make this big change, because it is going to be a large one for you. And you are really thinking about it. You're making sure the paperwork's all done. Everything is satisfied to your liking before you take this leap. And the Tower moment. Yeah, see, you had your hunches. You knew. You could feel it. You could sense it, that things were changing. And you got ready for it. You know, this is a sudden change for many, but not for you. This is something you are awakening to, how to handle different things in your life, different places, people, in fact. But you got ready for this. You set yourself up nicely so that not much would disturb your existence as it is right now. All right. And your Oracle card. Embrace your true purpose. Begin a new adventure. Trust yourself. Well, and there you go. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you again next week. Bye for now.